All right, we're live.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our webinar, Boost Your Referrals, how to recruit 12 realtors in 90 days. I am so excited that you're here in this webinar because in the next 30 minutes, we'll be showing you exactly and precisely the methodology on how to recruit 12 realtors in 90 days. And hopefully this will help you create a great baseline for your business and take your mortgage business to the next level. My name is Rocky Fortan. I'm the founder and CEO of LenderHomepage.com, and I have with me Kwe Parker, our voice of customer, who actually has been and is still a client of Lender Homepage and is the person who has put this proven methodology of boosting your realtor referrals together as a program using the Loanzify mobile app. So without further ado, Kwe, get us started and show us what you've built.
All right, Rocky, let's get rolling. A little bit about me. For those of you who don't know me, I got in the industry in 1994, just a couple years ago. I've been in origination, doing general origination since 2001, and I've covered pretty much every area of originations, from call center to branching models and in the banking side. And I'm now in the direct lending side, broker model. Over my career, I've closed over $1 billion in transactions, not to mention the loan officers I've trained. So this isn't something that just a marketing idea or something that was just cooked up in an office. This is real data. This is a real program that is really used by real originators, and I'm excited to share it with you today.
So I actually saw one of your partners, Kwe, log in yesterday and start making videos. So yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Good. So we look at the timing and market conditions. Why? The first question is the rate and term refinance opportunities are market sensitive. We know that right now. Overall, 60% of originations were purchases in the last 12 months. Not to mention 92% of consumers trust referrals from people who they know. And that's something to really hone in on. And referred customers have a 30% higher conversion rate. So what does this mean? The agent referrals, those realtor referrals, are more essential to survival than ever before, which is why we have this program. And we came across this program in my branch a few years ago for some very specific reasons. The first was my team needed cost-effective resources to attract new realtor relationships, especially newer loan officers or returning loan officers who needed to build a book of business. They needed a way to attract these agents. They couldn't just keep going out using the old rate sheets and donuts and thinking that was doing the job. That wasn't cutting it. We also needed some ways to retain the established realtor relationships we had, because with the markets changing, everyone was calling on the producing realtors. We needed to retain them. We had to do more than just provide good service and occasionally check in with them to keep these relationships. The third reason we did it was I started seeing an increase, and this was really a big reason, in our cost per closing with paid advertising. So we said, if we're going to grow the business and it's going to scale, we had to come up with ways to produce more volume while also not having the guys work 20 additional hours a week. In order to do that, we wanted to give the team ways to maintain the quality of life while producing the volume. Can anyone relate to any of these challenges? If you can, I want you to put a 1 in the chat section if you can relate to any of these. Good. So what agents expect versus what they really need from us, and I find what realtors ask for is a little different what they really need. What they think they want is what they already get. They think they want rate sheets. They want to know about product flyers. They want to do lunch and learns. They want some co-branded flyers. They want fast closings, good service, and open communication. Let's face it, this is par for the course, folks. That's like a restaurant advertising clean forks. You have to do these things to be in the business. But what they really need, what these realtors really need, they really need lead generating tools. They need things to help with their marketplace visibility. They need a strong digital presence. They need to stand out from competition. And mainly they need support with lead follow-up. These are the things they need and they don't know they can ask us for. And we're going to show you some solutions here right now. And the reason why we say they need help these solutions is this is a stat from the National Association of Realtors from last year. Of the 1.3 million realtors in the USA, 923,543 of them didn't close one single deal in 2025. That means 71.1% of the agents didn't close anything in a 1 year period. Now, only 193,456, 14.9%, closed 1 to 4 deals. That means they were barely active. So if you're looking at the market overall, that's 86% of real estate agents out there did barely any business, if any business at all of last year. So what that means is there is a huge opportunity to help the ones that are trying to make it, but not to mention that means there's more urgency to secure and solidify your relationship with the agents who are producing by delivering more value. That's why this is critical. See, agents think they only need service from a lender, but what they really need is a business growth partner. They need someone that can help them grow in the marketplace. This is a sample of our realtor presentation. Rocky, I'm going to tag you in to help me with some aspects of this when we go along, but this is what we actually give to the agents to actually show them the program that we're going to introduce to you and make available for you later. It starts off with a simple screen where you put your logo here and here, and it talks about the Realtor Partner Program. You will put your website here. You put your phone number in here. You can even change this photo to your local market, but this photo is pretty much for any area in America you can use, but you can change that also. The next page, you're going to customize this for your information. You're going to put your company information here, your company logo, and then you're going to put your information here and your photo here. You're going to tell them about your company, what makes you different. You're going to tell them what makes you unique as a loan officer, how long you've been in the business, what brought you into the business, your passions. This is an opportunity for you to briefly, and I say briefly, introduce yourself. From here, I'm going to role play it, and you want to take no longer than a minute or so on this page because it's not about overselling yourself. You just want to make the introduction. So I'm going to move on to the next section, which is the pain probe section. This is where we're probing for problems in their business model. And Rocky, I'm going to ask you to help me out with this if you could. Could you? Sure.
So I'm the agent. You're a loan officer pitching me a partner program, basically.
Yes. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. The first question I have for you, Rocky, is have you ever experienced poor service from a mortgage lender?
You betcha. I definitely have.
Have you ever lost contact with a prospect and later discovered they purchased somewhere else?
I have actually, Kwe. I have had customers where I showed them a few homes. I did a lot of research for them, even put some stuff together, and it ended up they went with another agent. Absolutely.
You know what? And that's why it's important to stay front and center. Do you ever encounter prospects who want to purchase a home but will not credit qualify for a mortgage at the time?
I would say about 30-40% of my business is like that. They want to buy the home, but they just don't have the right credit.
What do you do with those people?
Just kind of let them go. I put them in my CRM. I let them go, and I say you need to build your credit back up. There's nothing I can do for you right now. You're not going to qualify, and I hope for them to come back. Yeah.
Gotcha. Do clients ever come to you with down payment challenges or in need of assistance?
I get a lot of them too. I get a lot of people that actually have the income to qualify for the mortgage payment. They just don't have the down payment. So that's actually a bigger pain of mine than the credit. That's actually a bigger pain of mine. Gotcha. Don't have enough bills.
And a sidebar, folks, you should be taking notes of anything that they're saying they've encountered problems with. The more problems they've had experienced, the stronger your ability to show them how you can add value to their business model. I'm going to keep going. The next one, do you find that new home buyers are not getting educated on the mortgage process? leaving you, Rocky, to address financing questions.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I mean, usually they find the home they like, and then they say, "So what's next?" And then I become the teacher. I had to tell them, walk them through all the stuff they got to do. Usually, I send them to my loan person, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Have you found it challenging to find lenders that have the right assortment of products to service your buyer pool?
No, not really. Other than the down payment, I would like to have some more down payment options. But most of the lenders I work with, a couple that I work with, they have a good assortment of products. But maybe a little bit more down payment assistance would be good. Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever find it challenging to market yourself and stay top of mind with your target audience?
Well, I could always use some more techniques, but I have a CRM. I send it to my buyers. I have a newsletter once a month. I send to them about the report. But yeah, I could always use something more. Yeah.
Oh, good. Glad you're open to additional things. And would you find it beneficial to find additional ways to look more trustworthy and valuable to qualified clients?
I mean, I think I'm trustworthy, but yeah, I mean, if there's ways that you can make me even more trustworthy, that would be great. Yeah.
That's the key. All right, folks, sidebar. What we have here is we're establishing that there's a reason to move through the presentation. See, when you first open a PowerPoint with real estate agents, they're not eager to sit and watch a PowerPoint. They have to have a reason to listen. And what you establish is a reason to listen. And you're establishing that they have some challenges in their business where you might be able to add value or where you can add value. And therefore, they have a bona fide reason to listen. When you have two or more yeses here, you can count on people sticking through the whole thing. So we have them. Rocky has paid. Thank you, Rocky, for helping me out. I'm going to keep going through. Most lenders help agents close deals. Very few, Rocky, help agents create demand. And what we found is we have discovered one harsh reality about our business. And that harsh reality is we have a product that no one wants. No one wakes up wanting a mortgage. They wake up wanting a house. See, the reality is a mortgage is simply the conduit to the house itself. So people tolerate the mortgage because they want the house. So what we do is we partner with motivated, like-minded agents. We get behind you like the background singers, making you the star, getting behind your marketing efforts because you have the product that people want. And our solution is this. We partner with one of the top real estate marketing firms, LHP, for ways to help agents attract, convert, and retain more buyers with branded tech and content tools, which I'm going to show you now. And when we talk about marketing, what is the number one organic lead source for agents in today's market? Social media. You got it. And therefore, your social media presence matters more than anything else, Rocky. Right now, what platforms do you currently use?
You mean social media platforms?
Yes, sir.
So I use Facebook. I'm one of those rare breed that still uses Facebook. I do have an Instagram account, but I don't do much on it. I just kind of do the infinite scroll.
Okay, gotcha. But good you have Facebook. That's the main one for real estate. Actually.
I do have Facebook.
How many followers do you have? How many followers do you have, or how many friends do you have?
On Facebook, I have about, I think, maybe 100, 110 friends and family.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to have more?
I would love to have more.
Good. And how often do you post to promote your business?
Very little, only when I change jobs. If I go from one brokerage to the next, or sometimes someone sends me a flyer of like an open house they've done for me. I post that on there, but not a lot. I don't do a lot of. I don't do a lot of business posting on my social media.
You know, this is a common challenge, especially for experienced agents, and we might have a solution for that. See, your clients live on social media, Rocky. You need to be there too. See, 79% of home buyers use social media in their home search. 73% of millennials, the ones that you're targeting really to buy homes, say social media impacts who they trust professionally. And then we're looking at videos generate 1,200% more shares than text and image content combined. So that means one thing. Agents know they should be posting more, but many simply don't post. You probably can relate because of lack of content ideas. They don't have enough ideas of what to post and what to do and what kind of content create. There's no time to script, record, and edit the content. Overwhelmed by tech, not knowing which platforms, which software to use. Can you relate to any of these?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how to begin to do. I know that I got to be doing some more videos to talk to my buyers, but I just don't even know where to start. Yeah, this is correct.
You know what? Good. And what Loanzify is what we offer to help you stand out from the pack and solve some of these problems. It's an all-in-one social media for agents. It starts off this way. It gives you the ability with ready-to-go scripts, a teleprompter built in, as well as auto captions and B-rolls, which is like your graphics and everything like that go into the video to make it stay interesting. And the open house and just sold templates built into the model. Not to mention you get coaching and support on how to use it. Now let's look at how it works. The first thing is when you open Loanzify, you open up the app and you'll see this app console right here. And then what you'll do is you'll select a script or generate one with AI. You can use either one. The scripts are written for real estate to resonate with your market. The next thing is you'll then use the script using the teleprompter to record right from your phone. No special lighting, no special equipment. You just read straight from the teleprompter on your phone screen and record your video. After that, it automatically will add the captions for you, which is the text underneath the messages, overlays, B-roll. You can add all that right in there automatically. It's that simple. So where it's been a challenge to make social media content, now it's not, because this is turnkey all in one, Rocky. Now, but Loanzify, it's more than a social media app. Loanzify helps you boost your social brand and grow your pipeline. And let me show you how. First, it's a branded mobile app that you can share with your clients. So instead of giving your clients a business card, you can give them a mobile app that's branded for you and your company that allow them to do everything inside of one environment, free of your competitors, and is branded for you. All inside of here, a customized mobile app built exclusively for you to use and promote in your business. Inside the app, it gives actionable data, mortgage calculators, other calculations, so that when buyers are looking at properties, they can have the information they need in the palm of their hands. And this expedites decisions, this expedites the process, and it makes them more confident in their decisions about properties. And we're going to talk about this because this is a big one. When we're talking about calculations, experienced agents know that a pre-approval amount is just a guideline. You probably already know that the real pre-approval is based on the maximum payment that a person can actually afford, their full housing payment. And what the lender simply does is gives you an idea of what that will look like. And the reason why it's not actual is because two homes the exact same price will have two different mortgage payments for the same buyer because of two factors. And you probably know what these are. The first one is every property will have different property taxes. And the second one is the mortgage insurance could be different for each property as well. So in order to make sure that a person qualifies, smart lenders like us, we don't just give you a pre-approval amount for a sale price. We also tell you the max PITI payment that we use to pre-approve the person, so that before your buyers are going out there looking at properties and wasting your time doing a showing on a Saturday afternoon, they can make sure that they actually qualify for that property. Because you can be pre-qualified for, let's say, $600,000 and a payment of $5,200. But let's say that house is in a condo community that has an HOA fee of, let's say, or a condo fee of $2,000 a month, they may not qualify at the top of their approval with those additional fees. That's why it's important for the buyers to calculate their overall housing payment and make sure it falls in line with the parameters of their approval. You see the value there, Rocky?
I do. I do actually. Until your app does that.
Our app does that. It lets them calculate the payment, allows you to double check also. But in the pre-approval letter, you can actually see the max housing payment. And a side note for loan officers, if you are not putting the max PITI in your pre-approval letters, you are setting yourself up for failure. You do not want to pre-approve someone for $700,000 and they come back with a higher approval at the top of their approval with a huge HOA fee or something you didn't factor in and you didn't give them parameters for your approval. But yes, Rocky, this is what's built into our app. In addition to that, when you're out looking at properties, you can generate variations of the pre-approval letter within the parameters of their approval on the fly. So let's say if you have an approval with up to $1 million, but they're only making an offer of $825, you can modify that letter so you don't have to show that listing agent that value at $1 million they're approved for when you're negotiating. You can generate that letter for $825 on the fly. Normally, you would have to send that to your loan officer and wait to get that back, but you don't. With Loanzify, you, the agent, can generate variations of that pre-approval letter on the fly yourself 24/7. So if your loan officer, I'm in a movie theater or we're in a soccer field or something like that, you're not held up. You can make the offer when it's time sensitive yourself.
So I can do that as an agent. So as an agent, Kwe, I can do my own pre-approval and go to the seller.
Yes, you can generate variations of the pre-approval letters. So once a person is pre-approved, we put the maximum they're pre-approved in here in the system for you, and then you can generate variations under that pre-approval amount or up to that pre-approval amount yourself directly from inside Loanzify. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it's going to send me an actual PDF. It's going to send me a letter I can print and then take.
Send you a PDF that you can download and just give to the listing agent. Absolutely.
That's great.
And that translates into a smoother buyer experience. All the key information that a buyer needs to make decisions, even down to the loan application, can be done inside Loanzify, smooth, one place. And what that means is this. You have a branded mobile app branded for your business. The mortgage calculator is built in, on-demand pre-approval letters, and an easy loan application for ultimately superior lending services. But that's what it comes down to, superior lending services. This, folks, is where you, sidebar, tell them what you do. This is where you show them what makes you shine as a lender. You told them how you can help them grow their business. This is where you show them how you shine as a lender. First of all, we want to talk about we have competitive mortgage products, rates, and fees. We're a direct lender with in-house underwriting, so we control the financing from start to finish. We map all the major down payment assistance programs, exceptional service, and multiple support channels, so we're always there for you, and flexible underwriting with the maximum debt ratios allowable. As a lender, this is what makes me stand out. In addition to, you get me, an experienced loan officer that makes sure that everything is done to your satisfaction the first time, not making mistakes. That's where you sell yourself. This is the close. And Rocky, I'm going to ask you this question. How does this program sound to you so far?
It sounds okay. Sounds good. Correct.
Sounds okay? Just okay?
Well, I mean, if it does what you say it does, if it makes me look good on camera, and if I can do pre-approval letters, that's quite a value.
Good. So what is the cost? That's the question most people ask. The cost is zero. The entire program is 100% at zero cost to agents, Rocky. And the reason it's at zero cost is because we're giving you this to build and establish relationships with agents like you who are producing in the area. And we also say that there is a cost, but it's not monetarily. It's not a monetary cost. We only ask one thing from you. I asked Rocky that in exchange, you try us on one viable deal within the next 60 days. And the reason I say viable deal, Rocky, is because it's very difficult for me to give you my best service and show you my best overall product line with your worst deal. That deal that none of your other lenders would touch, or that deal that's basically unfundable, and we're just saying, let's throw it out here and see what you can do with it. We're asking you to try us on that one viable deal that you might send to your go-to. Try us over the next 60 days. And after closing, give us your honest feedback. Can you do that on one deal?
Yeah, I suppose I can do that. I suppose
Is that a yes?
I can do that.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, okay. I mean, right. I gotta see how the app works, but yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And what we're going to do is this is how we get you started. The first thing is you're going to schedule a 30-minute follow-up appointment to deliver. We're going to schedule that to deliver and train you on your app. Do you have your calendar open, Rocky?
Yes, I have my calendar open.
Let's look at the end of next week. What do you look like? It's going to take a few days to get the app created. So let's say after Wednesday. What's your schedule like after Wednesday?
On Thursday, I got a showing in the morning, but afternoon Thursday, I should be open.
Let's do Thursday at, want to say 1 o'clock?
Yeah, that works.
I'll send you the Zoom link so that we can go over everything after the call. You're going to use the setup link that I'm going to send you via email to upload your headshot, logo, and some basic contact details about you within the next 24 hours. Can you get me that in the next 24 hours?
Yeah, right. It's timely because I'm doing new headshots this weekend. So yeah, that works. I'll have it by then.
Perfect. And then you're going to come to the 30-minute delivery session ready to learn new ways to get and engage buyers. And last but not least, we'll work on closing our first deal together and support you with unlimited training and coaching from our tech team at Loanzify. So I want to kind of go back again, just recap. What we're going to do is we're going to schedule our demo appointment that we just made and make sure the appointment's on our calendars. And then we're going to be sure to complete your branding setup in the next 24 hours. It only takes 5 minutes, Rocky. So just make sure you do that because we can't make your app without it.
Okay. Yeah, it won't be 24 hours. It won't be 24 hours because I'm doing my headshot, but I'll do it Monday first thing for sure.
That works. Monday first thing. And that'll give us enough time to get the app done for you.
All right.
And this is where you will put your logo. You're going to put your company website, your phone number. You can even throw your photo on here if you like. But this is going to close out what you're going over with the agents. So now, you probably want to know, this is all great, but how do I, as an originator, take advantage of all this in the platform? I'm going to turn it back over to Rocky to tell you all about it.
All right. I'm going to come out of the realtor character. I'm no longer the realtor character. I'm with Loanzify and Lender Homepage. It's very easy. You just book a demo and purchase Loanzify. You can book a demo with one of our preeminent success people that'll walk you through how the app works. You can make your first video together with them. It just takes 15, 20 minutes. And after that, we have a product onboarding every day at 9 a.m. Pacific, every day. So if you miss today, you can always go tomorrow. If you get some of it out of it tomorrow, you can go get more information the next day. And then you then join the Boost Referral Bootcamp that Kwe has put together. Is 3 hours of instruction in 4 separate videos. We will give you the presentation that Kwe just gave. It will come in your colors with your bio and your company information and in your branding. We will hand you the PowerPoint presentation that you have to give to the agents. And we'll tell you about the nuances of the program and step by step on how to look for agents, how to find the producing agents that are not top producers but are not zero. We're looking for motivated and aspirants, people who are who inspire to be aspire to be good agents, and we'll just blow up your pipeline with all of these agents giving you one viable deal, and we just build your realtor network. This is a proven program that Kwe has been using for the last 2.5, 3 years. The social media aspect of it has taken it to the next level, and he's literally practicing this very same pitch day in and day out, and he's getting great success with it. Kwe, if you want to go to the next slide.
Just me. And Rocky, just to highlight, it wasn't just me, it was people on my team use this. We took new loan officers, put them on this, and they built their business with just using this to build their realtor base. So it wasn't just me. In fact, and it's a little older than 3 years, because remember, we did it before Boost One.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
This has a lot of history on it. This is a proven track record that's worked with a lot of LOs.
Yeah, but you really like the social media aspect of it and how easy it makes it for realtors to do social media clips and reels and so forth. So if you want to go to the final slide, Kwe, basically all you do is you go to loanzify.com. There is a book a demo on the top right. Tap on it, enter your information, and someone will call you. They'll walk you through the actual demo, and you can have a 30-day free trial. There's nothing to pay. You just sign up, and you have 30 days to kick the tires and love the app. Thank you so much, Kwe, for your time. As always, you are an amazing presenter. I love even though I've seen this before, I just get so intrigued when you present. And thank you for attending our webinar.